Faceless fitness channels are quietly exploding right now, and most creators haven't even noticed. There's a reason channels like Yellow Dude scaled past 1 million subscribers, while others can't break 1,000 views. It's not the workouts, it's not even the editing, it's how they package, animate, and deliver everything. And they're using AI to do most of the heavy lifting. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the complete system these channels use, from the video ideations to the packaging to the scripting and visuals. So if you're serious about building something in one of YouTube's most profitable niches, stick around, because what you're about to see changes everything. Here's what's actually happening in the fitness niche right now. Everyone keeps calling it saturated. That's why they're completely missing it. For the last 3 years, people have been saying the fitness space is dead. Meanwhile, faceless fitness creators are quietly pulling millions of views using nothing but AI visuals and clean scripting. The production is simple, the competition is lazy, and the demand never dies because everyone wants to look and feel better. This niche never stopped working, and here's how you can jump on this opportunity. Most creators start with the script. That's the first mistake. We'll begin with the packaging first. Why? Because on YouTube, nothing matters if people don't click. Your title makes a promise. Your thumbnail proves that promise is real. Together, they decide if your video gets traction or lost in the algorithm. You could create the best fitness tutorial in the world. Perfect visuals, perfect advice, perfect editing. But if your packaging is trash, boring title, and a cluttered thumbnail, then nobody's ever gonna watch it. So we're gonna do this backwards. Title and thumbnail first, script second, visuals last. That's how my successful channels work. I reverse engineer what gets clicks, then build content around it. Instead of trying to figure out video ideas and creating a title for them, just check out the prompt I put together. It has every single prompt I used for this video. Title prompts, scripting prompts, avatar prompts, visual cue prompts, all of it. The link to the doc is in the description. Next, copy and paste the title prompt into ChatGPT. Then go to our competitors' channels and copy their video titles. Paste it into ChatGPT, then hit enter. Pick which title you'll be using. For this example, I'll be going with "I trained my core like a gymnast for 7 days." Now that the title's locked, the next step is the thumbnail. And yeah, creating it before you even have visuals feels backwards. That's the point. Here's how I handled thumbnails. I studied the top performing ones in this niche: Yellow Dude, Captain Workout, a few others, and based on the title structure I chose, I picked the thumbnail concept that matched the best. From there, I mapped out exactly what my concept should look like before I even generated the visuals. That way, I knew what emotion and scene I needed to create later. It's not about copying thumbnails. It's about understanding why they work and recreating the psychology behind them. Now that your title and thumbnail are set, the script becomes way easier. You're not guessing what to say. You're just delivering on the promise you already made. This is where ChatGPT comes in. Instead of staring at a blank page, you feed your title and thumbnail concept directly into ChatGPT and have it outline your video. So grab the scripting prompt, paste in your video idea, title, and thumbnail concept, then hit enter. That's it. ChatGPT will script out the entire video for you automatically. You can even paste in the transcript of a viral video and ask it to use that as a guide while creating your version, to mimic their video script structure. For this example, I didn't. Once you got your script, make sure to adjust it into your own words. And if you're teaching anything in your video, you better actually know what you're talking about. Don't give inaccurate information or recommend something that isn't backed by research or experience. Before moving on, ask ChatGPT to also create visual cues. Just use the prompt that I'm using, it's in the doc. You'll need these visual cues for the next step. And if you're tired of guessing what makes videos pop off or wasting weeks on scripts that never perform, I've dropped my entire video production system below. Inside, you'll get everything: how I find popping niches like the one I'm breaking down right now, how I script, package, and scale faceless channels step by step. It's the first link in the description. Next step is creating your voiceover. For this, I'm using ElevenLabs. The key is choosing a voice that matches the tone of your content. For fitness, you want something authoritative but not robotic. Test a few options before committing. Once you've selected your voice, paste in your script. Hit generate, listen back, and download once you're satisfied. Now, you've got your voiceover locked in. Now, we generate the visuals. For this, I'm using Whisk. It's free and simple to use. The first thing you need to create is your character avatar. This is your channel's visual identity. For Yellow Dude, it's a yellow avatar. For Captain Workout, it's a muscular, cartoonish avatar. You're gonna design yours. Make personal adjustments to the image prompt. Pick the color and add anything else to the character, whether that's a tire or a logo on it. This will help with channel branding and separating yourself from competitors. Then, paste your final character prompt into Whisk and generate the image. Pick the one you like. This becomes your base character. Now you create variations. Running, doing push-ups, planking, squatting, whatever movements your script requires. Use the visual cues that ChatGPT created as your guide. For each scene, copy the description and generate the image. If you need adjustments, most AI tools let you refine with natural language. Just type what you want changed and regenerate. Once you've generated all your images, download them. You're ready to edit. For editing, I used CapCut. Import all of the voiceovers and images you created, then drag your voiceovers into the timeline. And here's a quick trick you can use to get any background color of your choosing. In the image library, grab any background. I picked the plain green background. Also, make sure your aspect ratio is still at 16:9. Then click the background and go to the video settings, basic, and scroll down to canvas and pick any color of your choosing. For me, I'll be using a light lime color. From there, drag the old image out of the frame. Then upload all the images you generated. To remove the background from your images, use CapCut's background remover, the chroma key, and adjust the intensity of the remover so that it takes all of the image background off. Now you're going to sync the images with the voiceover. Play the audio, listen to each sentence, and place the matching image on the canvas at the right timestamp. Resize each image so it fills the frame. No dead space. Adjust the duration of each image on the timeline to match the pacing of the voiceover. So yeah guys, my full recording for this section got absolutely nuked. So I'm gonna speed run how I did this. For the zoom in movement, it's super simple. Just add keyframes. To do that, click the image, then click the diamond shape and adjust the scale. Make sure the keyframe has the original scale percentage, so around 100%. The second keyframe will be adjusted to around 140 to 150%, and then right-click the first keyframe and set it to ease in for smoother motion. For animations, we'll mainly use two: zoom in and zoom out. Apply both the movement and animation to most of your images to keep the visuals dynamic and alive without being distracting. Next are the elements. I added multiple elements throughout the video, and it's super simple to do. Go to the left-hand side, click on Stickers, and type in whatever you're looking for. The first one I used was a countdown timer. It's a small detail, but it makes your visuals feel way more dynamic and professional. Lastly, sound effects. To add them, go back to the left-hand side, click Audio, then scroll down to Sound Effects, and choose whatever fits your scenes best. For the first couple of seconds of my video, I added a countdown sound. Once you've added them all to your timeline, make sure the volume isn't overpowering the voiceover. I usually drop the decibels a bit, so everything feels balanced. Let's take a look at the final product.
In the next 5 minutes, you'll learn exactly how I trained my core like a gymnast for 7 days, and why this flipped everything I thought I knew about ab training. If your goal is real strength, not just a mirror flex, then traditional ab workouts are probably holding you back.
Now that your video is done, go back and finish the thumbnail. Open a new YouTube thumbnail template in Canva. Upload the images from your video. Place your character in a before and after layout or a dynamic pose that proves the title. Add minimal text, 3 words max. Use bold, high contrast fonts. Add arrows or highlights if they clarify the visual. Create at least 3 variations so you can test what works. Download as PNG and you're done. That's the complete process. Title and thumbnail first, script second, visuals last. Every step builds on the one before it. Here's the thing. Building a faceless fitness channel isn't hard once you stop guessing. This is the easiest route to YouTube growth right now because you're leveraging AI and systems instead of burning time doing everything manually. If you just follow this process, packaging first, scripting second, visuals last, you'll build traction way faster than 90% of creators out there. And if you're serious about building a faceless fitness channel or any faceless channel and you want to skip the testing and just use what what's already proven, like the workflows, niche strategies, and receive direct feedback so you're not just watching tutorials but actually executing. That's exactly what I built my community for. If you're interested, check out the first link in the description. If you're ready to build, I'll see you inside. If not, no worries. Thanks for watching.